Welcome back into Gun Room today, guys. We have got another accessory out for review. This is from Trakiom. Not heard of this company before, but they're making some budget-minded tripods. So, you know, some of these tripods can actually get pretty darn expensive. Now, I have reviewed one previously on the channel. It does great. I actually still have that one, but this one here comes in a little bit lower price point than that. So, we've got the tripod itself. Comes in at around $60 to $70, and this is the vise. This comes in around $40 to $50. So just kind of pull this out of the box here and see if I can at least get some of it on camera for you guys. So looks like we got a Y piece here. So there's their insignia, and it is in a carry case. So that's nice. They do give you a case with it. Let's see if we can open it up and see what we got here. Now, one thing I can tell you is I have looked at some of these cheaper ones, and you know, kind of what's going to make or break these is how sturdy they are. So let's see what kind of instructions we got here with it. So you've got a few different options as far as mounting heads. So they do give you the V-yoke with the tripod itself, or you can opt to purchase the extra saddle there, which I like personally. So just twist locks on the legs, angle adjustment buttons, pretty standard there. It says the tripod can support up to 22 pounds. So that's pretty good. It does have provisions to put a counterweight under the bottom of it to help with stability, so that's nice. But it says it weighs around 3 pounds with a maximum height of 60 inches, folded height of 17, and a tube diameter, it says 16 to 25 millimeters. So tube diameter does look pretty good. It does have foam wrapping around the legs, but let's see if we can take it out of plastic here and take a look at it. So, main thing with these, like I said, oh goodness, it will not come out of that bag. With these kind of the more budget-minded, tripods is, you know, how steady they are when you're shooting off of them. So how well do the legs lock? How well do the twist locks actually lock? So we will get the saddle here mounted. Let me pull this out so you guys can see it. You got some additional thumb screws there, but it's got their insignia on the saddle as well. But seems to move pretty well. But yeah, let's we'll get this thing back out there at the hide. We'll get it set up. Take a few shots with one of the rifles, and we'll just kind of see how steady it is. All right, so we got our tripod back here. We've got a rifle mounted up in it. The rifle went in just fine. It seems to be pretty solid on the adjustable saddle up here. Now, let's take a couple of shots, and we'll just see if it's stable enough for us to make some hits. So, shoot at 100 yards here. There's that one. 200 on the money. All right, so yeah, it's 5 out of 5 hits. Now, one thing to keep in mind, so again, this unit down here plus the adjustable saddle, you're looking at about 110 bucks. I will put the links up below so you can check them out if you'd like to, but there is 2 things to kind of keep in mind. One, the adjustability of the saddle. As you can see, you can't really pan up and down too much with this type of a saddle here because it's not mounted on a ball. Now, granted, for the price point, you're not going to get something like that, so that really does not surprise me. So all of your adjustment is going to have, your rough adjustment is going to have to come from adjusting your legs up and down. That's going to give you your elevation and your side to side. It takes a little bit longer, but it still works. Now, as you can see, I'm sure with me shooting the rifle, you can see the center section does have quite a bit of flex. So there is a little bit of movement, I'm not gonna lie. I will let you guys interpret that how you will, if it's something that you think you could work around or not. Now the legs itself, they adjusted fine. They seem to be fairly stable. The turn locks, I will say, one of the turn locks, you really had to crank it down to make sure that it wouldn't move. I mean, is that a deal breaker? I don't know, maybe. But overall, for what you're getting for the money, I mean, it would definitely allow you to get out in the field and shoot with a system like this for a pretty reasonable price. But I'll leave the final interpretation up to you guys. You all let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always, guys, shoot straight. Later.